Hi all, welcome to the Visual Arts History 3660G Library session, Finding Visual Arts Information Sources. This is what I'm going to be covering. Feel free to pause this video at any point as I'm going to be zipping through things very quickly. So let's start off with some search tips. I recognize that you're probably eager just to get right to searching, but at some point you're probably going to need some additional search terms. And you can find these using reference sources, reference tools like dictionaries and encyclopedias. These can also give you some background information on your topic and help you identify key works on your topic. So the first one we're going to look at is Oxford Art Online, and you can get to this through a page that I put together in OWL. So if you go to your OWL course site and look on the left, you'll see Library Guide. And on this page I have linked all of the tools that I'll be showing you today. Alright, so here is Oxford Art Online. You'll need to click on Advanced Search. So before I start searching, I just want to point out that the Oxford Art Online search engine contains two different collections. There's the Benezet Dictionary of Artists and Grove Art Online. So let's do our search here. We're going to search for video installation, and we'll add a term. We'll say or art installation, and let's see what we find. Update is the same as search. Alright, we have 2,232 hits. Okay, and you can see our search terms are bolded. If you want to refine your search so that you're getting fewer results, you can put your search terms that contain two or more words inside quotes. So that will force those two search terms, in this case video and installation, to appear side by side in the search results. Same with art installation. So let's update our search and see how many hits we get. Alright, now it's just 188 search results. So, what do the search results look like? You have the name of the image, which appears to the right, and if you click on either one of these, you'll go to a page with that image. If you want to see the article that that image appears in, click on the name of the article. So that image appears in the article Yanagi, Miwa. And down here it tells you which collection this article is in. This one is in Grove Art Online. So I'm clicking on the article title, and here we have the article. Okay, so these are dictionary or encyclopedia articles. So we've got a couple images, a brief bit of text, and then a bibliography at the end. So that tells you where you can do some further reading. You can put your search terms together using any of these techniques. And, or, not, putting quotes around a phrase, and putting an asterisk at the end of a term for truncation or as a wildcard. Now if you want to review how to use any of these in your search, we have a couple of videos and how-tos. Both of these are linked from your library guide in OWL right here. Now sorry about the white noise that just kicked in, it's the fan on my laptop. Now here is an example search that I could run. Imagine I was looking on the internet for information on how to mount a fish that I might have caught. So my search could look like the following. Instructions or how to as a phrase, and I'm grouping those two search terms in brackets to group them together. For my second term, trophy or stuffed or mount with an asterisk, that's the wildcard again, so that could find mount, mounted, mounting, or taxidermy. And again, I've grouped all of those similar terms together in brackets, and I have joined the first and second groups of terms with and then finally rainbow trout as a phrase, or walleye or pickerel. Again, all of those similar ideas grouped together in brackets and joined to the first two with and. Books can be a good source for background reading. To find them, you should search in Omni. Omni is the name of our new library catalog. It contains books films, music, journals, journal articles, and more. You can get to Omni from the Library Guide in OWL. Here it is, Library Catalog. This is the search that I finally ended up running in Omni, and it worked the best for me. But if you want to take a look at the details of what I'm about to do, take a look at the notes field for this particular slide. When I first got into Omni, the first search I did using the advanced search was the following: film installations or video installations. And our search results are hiding below the fold. On the left-hand side, you can see what sorts of things are being returned under resource type. So there are plenty of articles, theses and dissertations, book chapters, and down lower you can find books and online books. So you could limit your search results to any one or more of those if you wanted to. We got over 80,000 search results here, which is just a few too many for me to want to skim through. So what I want to do is find a way of whittling down my set of search results. This item looks interesting, so I want more like this. I'm going to take a look at the details for this item. So I just need to scroll down a bit, and I'm looking specifically at the subject headings for this item. There are two: video art and installations bracket art. This second one sounds very interesting to me, so I'm going to click on it. And what happens is it adds that subject heading to my search, searching in the subject field. And I'm going to add to that subject heading film or video. Now let's see what my search comes back with. This time it's come back with just over 2,000 search results. I need to whittle things down even more. So again, this sounds like an interesting item. I'm going to click on it and take a look at the details. This one has two really great subject headings: video installations art and film installations art. And I want to search using both of those. So I'm going to copy the second one and click on the first one. Clicking on the first one will add it to my search. So there it appears as a subject search. And I'm going to paste the second one into the second blank. Again, searching for that as a subject. Now, I don't need all the items in the search results to have both of these as subject headings. Just one would be adequate. So I'm going to change this and to an or. Now let's see what we get. 181 results. Not bad. Now some of these items will be print items located in a library, and others will be online resources. Now that you've found some books in the library catalog, you may want to check some of them out. You can sign out as many books as you like from the library and borrow them for 120 days at a time. You can renew them online an unlimited number of times. To do that, go up to My Library account in the library catalog and sign in. And if you click on your name in the upper right hand corner and then My Loans, you can see what you've got signed out. If you can't find a copy of the book that you're after in Western libraries, you may find another Ontario University Library's copy listed in Omni. You can request that this copy be delivered to Western libraries for you to borrow, simply by clicking Request in Omni. You can also ask Western libraries to purchase a copy of the book that you're interested in, though this always takes a lot longer than borrowing it from another institution. The Recommend a Purchase form is available through the library catalog under these three dots here. There it is. Click on Western Libraries and fill in the form. At this point, we're going to switch gears and start looking for journal articles. The best way to find journal articles is using journal article databases, and we have quite a few of them. Which ones are best? Well, you actually have to try them out to find out which ones work best for your topic. And as you're going to see, I don't end up using exactly the same search in each of these databases. It took me quite a bit of trial and error and playing around to determine what it was that actually worked best. We have a number of subject-specific databases, such as Art Index Full Text and Art Index Retrospective, that are good for visual arts. We have a Film Studies specific database, Screen Studies Collection, and we have an all-around good database for the arts and humanities called MLA International Bibliography, which is also good for film studies. Then we have some broader or combined arts and humanities databases, such as Academic Search Complete and ProQuest Arts and Humanities. Finally, you can search in a broader database like Google Scholar. Rather than demonstrate each and every one of these databases, I'm going to show you one of the databases with live searching, and then I'll show you my final searches for each of the other databases. So this is the database that I'm going to demonstrate, Art Full Text, and you can see in this screen capture the final search that I ended up running. For details on how I came up with this search strategy, take a look at the notes at the bottom of my PowerPoint slide. So again, from the library guide linked in OWL, click on Art Index Full Text. And if you're off campus like I am, click on Login to log into the campus's proxy server. And here is our search box. Now I'm going to quickly paste the search terms into these boxes. Now note that in this search, the final term is a subject heading. Let's see what we get. 58. That is not a bad number at all. Now where did I find this subject term, Arts and Motion Pictures? Well, if you click on one of the items that sounds interesting to you and scroll down to Subjects, you can find a number of subject headings separated by semicolons. Art and Motion Pictures is one of them. Now going back to the PowerPoint, let's take a look at the details of each of the other databases I searched. Art Index Retrospective. Note that I'm not using any subject terms in this particular search. ProQuest's Screen Studies Collection, another straightforward search, although note that I have searched installation art as a phrase. MLA International Bibliography, once again I'm searching for a subject heading. Academic Search Complete. I'm running a very broad search. Now this looks like a subject heading, and in fact that is how I found the term, but I ended up searching for it just as plain old text. ProQuest's Arts and Humanities. Again, another straightforward search without any subject headings because it worked for me. And finally, Google Scholar, which found me way too many search results. Now the takeaway I want you to get from this is that searching is not an exact science. As you saw, I used a different approach in each of these databases. Finding these searches took me quite a few tries. You might have better or worse luck than me. Be resilient and don't give up. And if you're at this for more than 15 minutes and you're still not finding anything, get in touch with us in the library. It's our job to help you out. Now at this point you may have found some articles in one or more of the databases that you'd like to get copies of. There are a number of ways you could go about doing this, and this is the order I am suggesting. A lot of the time databases will have links to full text and or get it at Western buttons. So here within Art Full Text we see a few purple Get It at Western buttons, and we also see links to some PDF full text and also HTML full text. So in this case, some of these articles are available directly from this database, and some of the articles are available through the library. This one is located in storage, but you can still get it by requesting it. If none of those options work for you, check the library catalog. Search by journal title or just plain old title. If you still can't find a link to the journal in the library catalog, check Google Scholar. You can set your Google Scholar preferences to include links to Western's library catalog. Now, if you've tried searching for 10 to 15 minutes and you still haven't found anything useful, help is available. We have additional research guides like the library guide I've linked to in OWL. We have some videos and how-tos like the two linked at the top of the library guide. And you can also get in touch with a real live person from the library via chat, text, phone, or email. Those services are linked on the right-hand side of the library guide. Look for the Ask Chat with a Librarian button. So in closing, this is what I covered in this video. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to us. We are here to help you.